As the great Buddha once profoundly stated, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. This timeless wisdom serves as a poignant reminder of the destructive nature of anger. Have you ever experienced the sharp sting of anger and wondered how to release it, finding a path to inner peace? In today's exploration, we delve into 7 transformative lessons from Buddhism aimed at releasing anger and nurturing inner tranquility. So join us as we embark on this transformative quest together, ready to unlock the infinite potential that resides within. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Insightful Journey for more insightful content on personal growth and mindfulness. On the root of anger, ignorance. In Buddhism, the root cause of anger is often traced back to ignorance, which signifies a fundamental misunderstanding of the true nature of reality. This ignorance leads us to perceive the world through distorted lenses, fostering unrealistic expectations and attachments. For instance, we may expect others to always act kindly or situations to consistently align with our desires. When these expectations are unmet, frustration and anger naturally arise. The Buddha articulated, all wrongdoing arises because of mind. If mind is transformed, can wrongdoing remain? This profound question underscores the transformative power of wisdom and understanding. By deepening our insight into the impermanent and ever-changing nature of existence, we begin to dismantle the ignorance that fuels our anger. This shift in perception allows us to embrace life's fluctuations with equanimity, fostering patience and compassion in our responses. To summarize, the cultivation of wisdom enables us to grasp the true nature of reality, thereby mitigating the intensity of our anger. Through diligent study and practice of Buddhist teachings, we gradually cultivate a clearer and more peaceful state of mind. Self-reflection as your superpower. The Buddha aptly noted, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." In Buddhist practice, self-reflection emerges as a potent tool for cultivating self-awareness and initiating positive change. By dedicating regular intervals to introspection, we gain valuable insights into the triggers and recurring patterns of our anger. Self-reflection involves quietly contemplating our daily experiences, reactions, and emotional responses without judgment. By adopting this practice, we can discern underlying causes of our anger, such as feelings of threat, misunderstanding, or disrespect. Armed with this awareness, we can proactively address these root causes and consciously choose more constructive responses. This deliberate approach enhances our emotional resilience and self-control over time, reducing both the frequency and intensity of our anger episodes. By fostering a deeper understanding of our inner landscape, self-reflection empowers us to navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and emotional composure. Harnessing mindfulness to channel anger. Mindfulness, central to Buddhist teachings, serves as a cornerstone in managing anger effectively. It involves cultivating a heightened awareness of the present moment, attentively observing our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations without passing judgment. Through mindfulness practices such as meditation and daily mindful living, we create a mental space conducive to recognizing anger as a transient state rather than an enduring aspect of our identity. When confronted with the initial stirrings of anger, mindfulness equips us with the capacity to pause and take a mindful breath. This mindful pause serves as a crucial buffer against impulsive reactions, allowing us to acknowledge the presence of anger without succumbing to its force. Instead of reacting hastily or suppressing our emotions, mindfulness encourages us to respond thoughtfully and constructively. For instance, in moments of escalating anger, we may choose to withdraw momentarily from heated interactions, articulate our feelings calmly, or engage in grounding practices such as deep breathing or brief meditation. The Buddha underscored the pivotal role of mindfulness in emotional management, affirming, "You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger." This admonition underscores that the primary harm inflicted by anger lies in the suffering it engenders within us, rather than external repercussions. Through steadfast mindfulness practice, we gradually diminish this internal suffering, fostering a more tranquil and harmonious inner state. Embracing forgiveness as liberation. Forgiveness, a core tenet of Buddhist philosophy, holds profound significance in alleviating anger and fostering inner liberation. Holding on to resentment and anger perpetuates negative karma, adversely influencing our present and future experiences. By embracing forgiveness, we undertake a transformative journey of releasing the emotional burdens tethered to past grievances. Forgiveness does not imply condoning wrongful actions or forgetting past transgressions. Rather, it signifies a conscious decision to relinquish the toxic emotions intertwined with these experiences. This act of emotional release liberates us from the shackles of resentment, facilitating emotional healing and restoring inner peace. Moreover, forgiveness extends beyond interpersonal dynamics to encompass self-forgiveness, a pivotal aspect often overlooked. Practicing self-compassion involves acknowledging our fallibility as humans and embracing opportunities for personal growth and renewal. By forgiving ourselves for past mistakes and shortcomings, we cultivate a compassionate and nurturing relationship with our inner selves. Trusting in the natural order, letting go of control. Fundamental to Buddhist teachings is the principle of impermanence, elucidating the fluid and ever-evolving nature of existence. Attempting to exert rigid control over life's myriad facets inevitably leads to frustration and disillusionment when circumstances diverge from our expectations. Trusting in the natural order involves surrendering the illusion of control and embracing life's unfolding with equanimity. This entails recognizing our inherent interconnectedness with the universe and acknowledging the limitations of our influence over external events. Rather than futilely resisting life's inherent unpredictability, we cultivate resilience and adaptability in navigating its ebb and flow. By relinquishing the ego-driven impulse to manipulate outcomes according to personal desires, we transcend the cycle of discontentment and anger. This shift in perspective empowers us to respond to life's challenges with grace and composure, fostering a deeper sense of inner tranquility. Cultivating gratitude as an antidote to anger. Gratitude, a transformative practice in Buddhist philosophy, serves as a potent antidote to anger and discontentment. By consciously cultivating gratitude, we shift our focus from perceived deficiencies to acknowledging and appreciating life's abundant blessings. This practice fosters a positive mindset, imbuing our daily experiences with a sense of richness and fulfillment. Gratitude involves actively seeking out moments of joy and appreciation in our lives, whether it be the warmth of sunlight, a kind gesture from a loved one, or the nourishment provided by a simple meal. By nurturing an attitude of gratitude, we train our minds to dwell on the positive aspects of our existence. thereby diminishing the grip of negative emotions such as anger and resentment. Furthermore, expressing gratitude towards others amplifies the relational aspect of this practice, strengthening bonds and fostering mutual goodwill. When we openly acknowledge and appreciate the contributions of others to our lives, we cultivate an atmosphere of harmony and reciprocity, embracing stillness and silence for inner calm. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, moments of stillness and silence offer profound opportunities for cultivating inner calm and clarity. In Buddhist practice, embracing stillness entails setting aside dedicated periods for quiet contemplation and introspection. By withdrawing from external distractions and allowing our minds to settle, we create a conducive environment for attaining mental clarity and emotional equilibrium. Stillness and silence serve as potent catalysts for transcending the incessant chatter of the mind and attuning ourselves to the deeper currents of inner wisdom. In these tranquil interludes, we gain insights into our habitual thought patterns and emotional responses, fostering self-awareness and self-mastery. By cultivating a regular practice of stillness and silence, we cultivate resilience in the face of life's challenges, fostering a resilient and balanced emotional landscape. The power of forgiveness in transformation. Forgiveness, as taught in Buddhism, transcends mere reconciliation with others. It is a profound process of inner transformation and healing. Holding on to anger and resentment perpetuates negative emotions that weigh heavily on our mental and emotional well-being. By choosing forgiveness, we liberate ourselves from the burden of past grievances and open ourselves to profound emotional healing and spiritual growth. Forgiveness does not imply condoning harmful behavior or forgetting past transgressions. Rather, it entails a conscious decision to release the emotional attachment to anger and resentment. Conclusion: integrating Buddhist wisdom for inner peace. In conclusion, the teachings of Buddhism offer invaluable insights and practices for releasing anger and cultivating inner peace. By understanding the root causes of anger through wisdom, practicing self-reflection and mindfulness, embracing forgiveness, trusting in the natural order, cultivating gratitude, and embracing stillness and silence, we embark on a transformative journey towards emotional resilience and spiritual well-being. Each of these practices serves as a compass, guiding us towards a more compassionate and harmonious existence. As we integrate these teachings into our daily lives, we nurture a profound shift in our relationship with anger, transforming it from a source of suffering into an opportunity for personal growth and spiritual awakening. Ultimately, by embodying these principles, we pave the way for a more peaceful and compassionate world, one mindful step at a time. Embrace stillness and silence. In Buddhist practice, stillness and silence are revered as pathways to inner peace and clarity. By consciously embracing moments of stillness and silence, individuals cultivate a profound space within themselves where calmness and understanding can flourish. This practice is akin to allowing muddy water to settle naturally, enabling clarity to emerge without disturbance. When we immerse ourselves in stillness, whether through meditation, mindful breathing, or simply quiet contemplation, we create a sanctuary of mental clarity. In this tranquil state, the incessant chatter of the mind subsides, and we become receptive to deeper insights and intuitive wisdom. Rather than being swept away by the turbulence of our emotions, stillness empowers us to observe them with equanimity and non-judgment. Silence complements stillness by offering a respite from the constant noise and distractions of everyday life. In the absence of external stimuli, our awareness turns inward, allowing us to attune to subtle nuances of our thoughts and feelings. This introspective journey fosters self-awareness and emotional resilience, essential qualities in navigating the complexities of anger and conflict. Through regular practice, individuals learn to pause and reflect before reacting impulsively out of anger. This moment of pause becomes a potent tool for cultivating patience and choosing responses rooted in compassion and understanding. As the Buddha wisely imparted, better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Embracing stillness and silence empowers us to discover this peace within ourselves, transforming how we engage with challenges and interpersonal dynamics. Cultivate gratitude, a powerful antidote. Gratitude serves as a transformative antidote to anger by shifting our focus from perceived lacks to abundant blessings in our lives. When we consciously cultivate gratitude, we redirect our attention from negative emotions to positive experiences, fostering a mindset of appreciation and contentment. The practice of gratitude involves actively acknowledging and cherishing the small joys and blessings that enrich our daily existence. It prompts us to recognize the warmth of sunlight, the nourishment of a shared meal, or the kindness extended by a friend. By attuning ourselves to these moments of grace, we cultivate a sense of abundance that counterbalances feelings of anger and resentment. Moreover, expressing gratitude towards others cultivates deeper connections and mutual respect. When we vocalize our appreciation and acknowledge the efforts of those around us, we nurture a supportive environment where positivity thrives. This relational aspect of gratitude not only enhances our own well-being, but also contributes to harmonious interactions and collective goodwill. Practicing gratitude can take various forms, such as keeping a gratitude journal where we record daily moments of thankfulness. This reflective exercise reinforces positive thinking patterns and enhances our capacity to perceive life through a lens of abundance rather than scarcity. Over time, this intentional practice reshapes our emotional landscape, diminishing the grip of anger and cultivating a lasting sense of inner peace. In alignment with Buddhist teachings, gratitude meditation offers a dedicated space to deepen our appreciation for life's blessings. During meditation, we focus our awareness on aspects of life we are grateful for, fostering a profound sense of interconnectedness and well-being. This practice not only uplifts our spirits, but also promotes emotional balance, making it a potent remedy for managing anger and cultivating resilience. The Buddha's teachings underscore the transformative power of gratitude. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. This profound insight highlights the exponential nature of joy and contentment that arises from practicing gratitude. By nurturing a grateful heart, we amplify our own happiness and contribute positively to the well-being of others, thereby alleviating the roots of anger and fostering a harmonious inner landscape. Trust the natural order. Let go of control. Central to Buddhist philosophy is the principle of impermanence, which illuminates the fluidity and constant flux inherent in life. Attempting to exert rigid control over circumstances and outcomes is viewed as a futile endeavor that breeds frustration and discontentment. By embracing the wisdom of impermanence, individuals learn to relinquish the illusion of control and embrace the natural ebb and flow of existence. Trusting the natural order involves cultivating an open-hearted acceptance of life's unfolding events, recognizing that resistance only amplifies suffering. When we release our attachment to specific outcomes and expectations, we free ourselves from the shackles of disappointment and anger. Instead of striving to manipulate external conditions, we nurture a spirit of adaptability and resilience in response to life's inherent unpredictability. This shift in perspective empowers individuals to focus their energies on cultivating inner peace and emotional equilibrium. Rather than being consumed by anger when circumstances diverge from expectations, we channel our efforts towards nurturing a grounded awareness and mindful presence. The Buddha aptly observed, "You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger." This profound teaching underscores that the true harm of anger lies in its corrosive impact on our own well-being, rather than external consequences. By embracing the natural order, individuals develop a profound sense of trust in life's unfolding journey. This trust enables them to navigate challenges with grace and resilience, fostering a deeper connection to the interconnected web of existence. Through mindfulness practices and contemplative reflection, individuals cultivate a steadfast inner anchor that remains unruffled amidst the fluctuations of external circumstances. In conclusion, the practices of embracing stillness and silence, cultivating gratitude, and trusting the natural order offer transformative pathways for managing anger and cultivating inner peace in accordance with Buddhist teachings. By integrating these principles into daily life, individuals embark on a profound journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Through mindful awareness and compassionate understanding, we empower ourselves to transcend the grip of anger, fostering harmony within ourselves and the world around us. Trust the natural order. Let go of control. In the teachings of Buddhism, the principle of impermanence stands as a fundamental truth that guides us toward a deeper understanding of life's unfolding nature. It emphasizes that everything in existence is subject to change. Nothing remains static or permanent. This profound insight into impermanence underscores the futility of attempting to exert absolute control over the myriad circumstances and events that shape our lives. When we cling to the illusion of control, seeking to dictate outcomes according to our desires and expectations, we inevitably set ourselves up for disappointment, frustration, and even anger. The Buddha's wisdom encourages us to relinquish this futile quest for control and instead embrace the natural order of things. This entails cultivating a mindset of acceptance and openness, wherein we acknowledge and honor the dynamic flux of life. Embracing acceptance and letting go. Central to trusting the natural order is the practice of acceptance. It involves recognizing that every individual and situation we encounter is imbued with its own complexities, motivations, and histories. For instance, when someone behaves in a manner that disturbs or upsets us, our initial reaction might be one of anger or indignation. However, through the lens of acceptance, we can choose to view their actions as part of the diverse spectrum of human behaviors. This doesn't imply condoning harmful behavior, but rather fostering a compassionate understanding of the multifaceted nature of human interactions. Acceptance is not passive resignation, but an active choice to maintain inner peace and respond with mindfulness and wisdom. It liberates us from the grip of anger that arises when our expectations clash with reality. By embracing acceptance, we release ourselves from the burden of trying to control outcomes beyond our influence. Moreover, acceptance requires us to let go of our ego's need for everything to align with our personal preferences and desires. Our ego often seeks to control situations as a means of shielding us from discomfort or ensuring outcomes that affirm our sense of security. However, this need for control is rooted in a false belief of security and power, perpetuating a cycle of anxiety and discontent when circumstances inevitably deviate from our expectations. Cultivating trust in the natural flow. Trusting the natural order invites us to perceive the interconnectedness of all things. In the vast web of existence, every action and reaction resonates across the intricate tapestry of life. This interconnectedness underscores the interdependence of our lives with the broader universe. By recognizing and respecting this interdependence, we cultivate a profound sense of humility and interconnectedness. This perspective shift allows us to align ourselves with the natural flow of life, rather than resisting or attempting to manipulate it. Buddhism teaches that everything, from the smallest interaction to the grandest event, is part of an unfolding process beyond our individual control. When we relinquish the illusion of control, we discover a deeper peace that stems from aligning ourselves harmoniously with the rhythm of life. Wisdom of impermanence and equanimity. The principle of impermanence teaches us that all things are transient and subject to change. By understanding the impermanent nature of life, we develop a more resilient mindset that embraces life's fluctuations with equanimity. This awareness enables us to navigate uncertainties and challenges with grace, knowing that nothing is permanent, including our own emotional responses and states of mind. In practicing acceptance and letting go of the need for control, we cultivate a sense of inner freedom and liberation. This freedom allows us to respond to life's unfolding events with clarity and compassion, rather than reacting impulsively out of anger or frustration. As we deepen our trust in the natural order, we nurture a profound sense of peace and contentment within ourselves. Practical applications, meditation and reflection. One practical method to integrate the teachings of trusting the natural order into daily life is through meditation. Meditation serves as a transformative practice that enhances our awareness and presence in the present moment. Through meditation, we cultivate a heightened sensitivity to our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations without attaching undue significance to them. Regular meditation empowers us to observe the arising and passing of thoughts and emotions, fostering a non-reactive awareness. This mindful presence allows us to release attachments to specific outcomes and embrace the ebb and flow of life with greater ease. By nurturing a state of inner calm and clarity through meditation, we reinforce our trust in the natural order and develop resilience in the face of life's inevitable changes. Additionally, reflecting on the impermanent nature of life reinforces our understanding and acceptance of its unpredictability. By acknowledging that every experience, both joyful and challenging, is transient, we cultivate a deeper appreciation for the present moment. This reflective practice encourages us to let go of rigid expectations and embrace life with an open heart and mind. Conclusion. Trusting the natural order and letting go of the need for control are profound teachings in Buddhism that offer transformative insights into managing anger and cultivating inner peace. By embracing impermanence, acceptance, and interconnectedness, we liberate ourselves from the grip of anger and discontentment. This liberating practice enables us to navigate life's uncertainties with wisdom and compassion, fostering a deeper sense of harmony within ourselves and with the world around us. As we embody these teachings in our daily lives, we embark on a journey toward greater resilience, equanimity, and spiritual fulfillment. Trust the natural order. Let go of control. The principle of impermanence lies at the heart of Buddhist teachings, emphasizing that all phenomena are in a constant state of change. This fundamental truth challenges our innate desire for stability and control over the unpredictable course of life. When we grasp onto the illusion of control, attempting to dictate every outcome according to our wishes, we inevitably invite frustration, disappointment, and anger into our lives. The Buddha's wisdom urges us to relinquish this futile pursuit and instead embrace the natural order of existence, embracing impermanence and letting go. In Buddhism, impermanence, anicca, teaches us that nothing in life remains static or permanent. This profound insight invites us to acknowledge and accept the transient nature of all experiences, both pleasant and challenging. By cultivating an awareness of impermanence, we begin to recognize the futility of striving to control circumstances beyond our influence. This awareness encourages a shift in mindset from resistance to acceptance, fostering inner peace and resilience in the face of life's uncertainties. When we release our attachment to specific outcomes and relinquish the need to control every aspect of our lives, we create space for a deeper sense of trust in the natural flow of existence. Trusting the natural order involves surrendering our ego's insistence on everything aligning with our desires and expectations. Our ego often seeks control as a means of safeguarding against discomfort or preserving a sense of security. However, this perceived security is illusory and ultimately leads to heightened anxiety and frustration when life inevitably diverges from our plans. Cultivating trust and acceptance. Trusting the natural order necessitates acknowledging the interconnectedness of all things. In Buddhist philosophy, the concept of interdependence underscores the intricate web of relationships and causes that shape our lives. Every action, thought, and emotion ripples through this interconnected web, influencing the world around us in ways that may extend far beyond our immediate awareness. By recognizing our place within this interconnected whole, we cultivate humility and empathy, appreciating that our individual experiences are part of a larger collective unfolding. Through acceptance of impermanence and interconnectedness, we develop a profound sense of peace. This acceptance liberates us from the grip of anger and frustration that arise when life deviates from our expectations. Rather than reacting impulsively to challenging circumstances, we learn to respond with clarity and equanimity. This transformative shift empowers us to navigate life's complexities with grace, recognizing that true control resides not in manipulating external conditions, but in mastering our internal responses. Wisdom from the Buddha. The teachings of Buddhism offer timeless wisdom on the nature of control and inner peace. The Buddha emphasized the importance of cultivating mental discipline and mastery over one's mind as pathways to enlightenment and true happiness. He taught that, by relinquishing the need to control external events and instead focusing on cultivating inner harmony, individuals can attain profound wisdom and virtue. A well-known teaching attributed to the Buddha encapsulates this wisdom. To enjoy good health, to bring true happiness to one's family, to bring peace to all, one must first discipline and control one's own mind. If a man can control his mind, he can find the way to enlightenment, and all wisdom and virtue will naturally come to him. This teaching underscores the transformative power of inner mastery, highlighting that true peace and happiness stem from cultivating a disciplined mind rather than attempting to exert control over external circumstances. Practical application, meditation, and reflection. One practical avenue for integrating the teachings of trusting the natural order into daily life is through the practice of meditation. Meditation serves as a powerful tool for cultivating mindfulness and developing a deeper awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations. Through regular meditation practice, individuals can cultivate a non-reactive awareness that allows them to observe their inner experiences without becoming entangled in them. Meditation encourages us to let go of attachments to specific outcomes and instead embrace the present moment with acceptance and equanimity. By cultivating a practice of mindfulness meditation, individuals can develop a greater sense of trust in the natural flow of life. This practice fosters a resilient mindset that enables individuals to navigate life's challenges with clarity and compassion. Additionally, reflecting on the impermanent nature of existence reinforces our understanding of the natural order. By acknowledging the transient nature of all experiences, both joyful and challenging, we cultivate a deeper appreciation for the present moment. This reflective practice encourages us to release rigid expectations and embrace life with openness and humility, embracing freedom and peace. As we deepen our trust in the natural order and relinquish the need for control, we experience a profound sense of freedom and peace within ourselves. This newfound freedom liberates us from the cycle of anger and frustration that arises from attempting to manipulate external circumstances. Instead, we embrace life's journey with an open heart and calm mind, navigating its ebbs and flows with grace and resilience. In conclusion, trusting the natural order and letting go of control are foundational teachings in Buddhism that offer invaluable insights into managing anger and cultivating inner peace. By embracing impermanence, accepting interconnectedness, and practicing mindfulness, individuals can transcend the illusion of control and discover a deeper sense of harmony with themselves and the world around them. This transformative journey enables individuals to respond to life's challenges with wisdom and compassion, fostering a life imbued with peace, equanimity, and spiritual fulfillment. The power of forgiveness. Forgiveness holds a central place in Buddhist philosophy, offering profound insights into the path toward inner peace and spiritual growth. In Buddhism, the act of forgiveness is not merely a moral virtue, but a transformative practice that liberates individuals from the burden of anger, resentment, and emotional suffering. Understanding forgiveness in Buddhism. In Buddhism, forgiveness is deeply intertwined with the principle of compassion, karuna, and the understanding of karma, the law of cause and effect. When we harbor anger and hold on to grudges, we create negative karma that perpetuates cycles of suffering and dissatisfaction. This negative energy not only affects our present state of mind, but also influences our future experiences and interactions. The Buddha taught that holding on to anger is akin to grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. Ultimately, it is we who get burned. This metaphor vividly illustrates how clinging to anger and resentment harms our own well-being. The mental and emotional stress caused by these negative emotions can manifest physically, leading to ailments such as hypertension, digestive issues, and even compromised immune function. By practicing forgiveness, we consciously choose to release this toxic burden, thereby promoting our own healing and well-being. The transformative power of forgiveness. Forgiveness in Buddhism is not synonymous with condoning harmful actions or forgetting past wrongs. Rather, it involves letting go of the negative emotions, such as anger, resentment, and hatred, that bind us to suffering. This act of letting go is not only liberating but also empowering, as it enables us to reclaim our emotional and mental space. By forgiving others, we cultivate empathy and understanding. We recognize the universal human experience of imperfection and the capacity for growth and change in every individual. This compassionate outlook fosters harmonious relationships and contributes to a more peaceful and interconnected society. As the Dalai Lama eloquently stated, forgiveness does not mean ignoring what has been done or putting a false label on an evil act. It means, rather, that the evil act no longer remains as a barrier to the relationship. The practice of self-forgiveness. In addition to forgiving others, Buddhism emphasizes the importance of self-forgiveness. Often, individuals struggle with feelings of guilt, shame, and self-blame for past mistakes or perceived shortcomings. These self-critical tendencies can be just as detrimental as holding grudges against others, creating barriers to self-acceptance and inner peace. Buddhist teachings encourage individuals to practice self-compassion and cultivate forgiveness toward them. By acknowledging our own humanity and embracing our imperfections, we free ourselves from the cycle of self-judgment and self-criticism. This act of self-forgiveness is essential for personal growth and spiritual development, allowing us to cultivate a greater resilience, authenticity, and compassion toward ourselves and others. Forgiveness as a path to healing and reconciliation. Forgiveness is also a powerful tool for healing interpersonal wounds and resolving conflicts. When approached with sincerity and humility, forgiveness has the potential to mend fractured relationships and restore trust and mutual respect. By acknowledging our own vulnerabilities and shortcomings, we create space for dialogue, reconciliation, and genuine understanding. In the context of conflict resolution, forgiveness transcends mere reconciliation to foster a deeper transformation of relationships. It involves a willingness to let go of grievances, enabling individuals to move forward with renewed clarity and mutual support. This process requires courage, humility, and a commitment to empathy and compassion. Forgiveness and karmic purification. From a karmic perspective, forgiveness plays a pivotal role in shaping our future experiences and relationships. By releasing negative emotions and cultivating forgiveness, we generate positive karma that contributes to our spiritual growth and well-being. This karmic purification aligns with the Buddhist principle of interconnectedness, highlighting the interdependent nature of all beings and phenomena. Through the practice of forgiveness, individuals contribute to the creation of a more compassionate and harmonious world. By releasing the cycle of anger and resentment, we promote peace within ourselves and extend this peace to others. This transformative process not only enriches our own lives, but also creates a ripple effect of healing and reconciliation in our communities and beyond. Cultivating forgiveness through mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation serve as foundational practices for cultivating forgiveness in Buddhist teachings. Mindfulness encourages individuals to observe their thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations without judgment or attachment. Through mindful awareness, individuals develop greater clarity and insight into the underlying causes of anger and resentment. Meditation practices such as loving kindness, metta, meditation are particularly conducive to cultivating forgiveness and compassion. Metta meditation involves silently repeating phrases of loving kindness toward oneself and others, gradually expanding the circle of compassion to include all beings. This practice fosters a genuine sense of goodwill and benevolence, transforming negative emotions into positive qualities such as empathy, forgiveness, and equanimity. Integrating forgiveness into daily life. Integrating the practice of forgiveness into daily life involves a commitment to cultivating patience, understanding, and empathy toward oneself and others. It requires a willingness to let go of rigid expectations and embrace the impermanent nature of existence. By releasing attachments to past grievances and future anxieties, individuals create space for inner peace and spiritual growth. Forgiveness is a continuous process that unfolds over time, requiring patience, perseverance, and self-reflection. It involves a willingness to confront difficult emotions and memories with courage and compassion. By embracing forgiveness as a guiding principle, individuals can transform their relationships, their communities, and the world at large. Conclusion: embracing the wisdom of forgiveness. In conclusion, forgiveness occupies a central place in Buddhist teachings as a transformative practice for cultivating inner peace, healing interpersonal wounds, and promoting spiritual growth. By releasing the burden of anger and resentment, individuals free themselves from the cycle of suffering and open their hearts to the boundless possibilities of compassion and understanding. The wisdom of forgiveness extends beyond personal healing to encompass karmic purification, conflict resolution, and the creation of compassionate communities. It is a practice that invites individuals to transcend exotic attachments and cultivate a deeper connection to themselves and others. As the Dalai Lama eloquently stated, forgiveness is a sign of strength. It liberates the soul, and it removes fear. By embracing forgiveness as a guiding principle in our lives, we contribute to the creation of a more compassionate and harmonious world, one where forgiveness serves as a catalyst for healing, reconciliation, and spiritual awakening. As we continue on our journey toward greater self-awareness and compassion, let us embody the transformative power of forgiveness and cultivate inner peace, harmony, and joy for ourselves and all beings. To forgive is the highest, most beautiful form of love. In return, you will receive untold peace and happiness. May we all embrace forgiveness as a path to liberation and fulfillment, enriching our lives and the lives of others with compassion, wisdom, and grace.